Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. With new and improved, larger, but at the same time smaller inventory. And stuff in the mail. We didn't sell our old bags, which is unfortunate. But there were quite a few of those on there, so it's not too surprising. And also, realistically, who's buying 14 slot bags at this point? We were way behind the curve. Also did not sell the corium or weak bandages. So we sold everything else though. So I'll just take all this. And internal mail database errors, as per usual. Hey, look at that. I think most of that was from that really expensive gem we sold. Do I want to keep these for anything? Not particularly. Well, let's check these in a shop. Yeah. We could probably put these in the auction house for a cheaper price, but not too necessary. Well, let us get on over. Back to Northrend. Convenient Hearthstone is convenient. Okay. Loading stuff in.
I supply only the finest goods.
With goods. Yeah, we're losing a bit on all this, but not too much. We might have a ton of
See you around.
Inventory space now. But there's no reason to keep a whole bunch of extra stuff. Alright. So, dialing it back a little bit from dungeons. We are heading to the death of stuff. I don't know. Do they pronounce their name? DHTA? We'll call them Detta. Either way, it's probably fine. We need to free some mammoth calves, kill the Lord of the Rhinos, and Lunchbox, the Rhino, loot crazed divers, and lackey ears. I think there might be another one in here. We'll just make our way generally in that direction. I'm just gonna walk through this area. Do the boarding touch. Enemies of the light. Diplomatic mission. Reclaim the quarry. That's quarry. Necessary trappers. There we go. This should all be over this way somewhere. We also need to be careful to not kill any animals. These are the blood spore plains, apparently. Cool. That looks a lot of land here. I think the camp's up here. That'll work. Here's some loot crazed poachers. Loot crazed divers. That'd probably work though. Ah, there he is. Careful trap. So for this, it was a pile of fake furs on the trap, and somehow a trapper comes up. It's a miracle. The beast skinned itself, and they're dead. That is some high-level incompetence there, but okay. They are hunting the marsh caribou. and doing a horrible job. Let's get this poacher here. And they dropped 2 ears. Wow. That seems like an unlikely amount of ears to be dropping, but alright. We're gonna get 15 of the ears. Gotta make sure we do not, under any circumstance, whirlwind. Because we would just absolutely destroy the poor marsh caribou. We're trapping the trappers, hunting the hunters. It's a whole thing. Unfortunately, we're not claiming any ears from these guys. The beast skinned itself. Not the brightest. Not the brightest, these guys. Single target. And he's dead. No, marsh fawn. What an unfortunate circumstance. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
That ability isn't ready yet.
And that guy had no ears. Looks like he might be covered in blood there. A little bit. Just the animals here. They are made of blood. More ear guys. We can probably grab more ears from the other sections too. Need to be careful not to head into the area with them while that's on. I'm sure they would not approve. Let's see. Here's some mammoths. Trapped mammoth calf. We can free them with the trap smasher. Oh, they're doing it too. That's alright. Everyone can be free. And his mount is also covered in blood. Oh no. This is Lake. Yeah. Yeah, there's some divers. That's what we need. Pretty convenient that all these guys don't have any blood. It's working out for us. Got some more cloth. Always fun.
Not ready yet.
Die. We got 6 ears so far. So we need to specifically kill the divers here. We got water breathing. Very convenient. Very cool. It's very shallow here, so that's not a huge concern. Well, it's nice to have. They're loot crazed. Clam skin dress shirt, here I come. We'll see about that. And by see about that, I mean we will not see about that. Looks like, yeah, some of these have loot for me. Nesting wary. It's gonna be pretty awkward when we go and do quests for Nessingwary anyways. Here's some cobalt. Definitely gonna get that. Well, so this guy's dead. 9 ears. Perfect. Crystallized water. Interesting. 0. Phosphorus scraps. Any more divers alive? I think we have finished the quest for just fighting these guys. But they also have ears, so. Worth taking. There's a ton of these guys down here. My goodness. They got diving helmets. Just first scrap. They might be loot crazed, but we are trying to steal their ears crazed, so. Who's the real monster here? It's probably everyone. Out of here. There's only so many ears that exist. In theory. Recipe, tasty cupcake. Takes you how to bake a tasty cupcake. Simple flour and northern egg. Wild. How fun. Yay, tasty cupcake. I'm gonna learn that. Amazing. What will they think of next? Last week's mammoth. Eating old mammoth makes you sad. Interesting. It's really awkward to be too zoomed out here, because you end up outside the water, which is not too helpful. I'm gonna learn how to make last week's mammoth. There's 14 ears. Almost done. It's nice that we can intercept underwater. It's pretty convenient. Maybe we're just annihilating these guys. Totally fair. Totally fair. We're coming for you. And there's 15 years. And Westguard Armor of the Soldier. Plate armor with strength, stamina, and critical strike. Not bad. Very cool. His RNG seems to frequently be worse than mine. So, see if he has all the ears yet. Getting very good at this. I got 15. 1 ear still loses me, of course. I am not at all surprised. No.
Need more rage.
don't think you can get extra. It's probably specifically a quest item. Can't auction it either. Oh, I do have extra. That answers that question. Here is a muscleback sculpted squid. Alright. So let's head back towards the mammoth calves, which were over this way, I think. Or yeah, they're over this way. Okay. The mammoth calves are by the mammoths. Shocker. Oh, that mammoth is angry. Don't need to mess with that right now. Caribou. Mammoth's over this way. Here we go. Let's do some Satan. I mean, I smashed it, but the mammoth craft wasn't stuck, so. We will look around for more trapped mammoths. And try to avoid the big ones. Maybe just hang out by one of the traps. They'll get trapped, and then we can free them. That's one strategy, I suppose. Hey, little mammoth. Would you like to get trapped? So we can untrap you? Come on in. I feel like this is kind of missing the point here. Waiting for them to get trapped. You'd think we could smash the trap, and that would be just as good. Oh no, that one's fighting the loot diver. Sad. Yeah, we need to stay away from the bowl there. There's only a handful of these traps here, too. We can look around. Oh. There's a trapped one. There you go. And of course we're just gonna leave the traps here. Does that make sense? The mammoth cap trumpets in approval. It's nice to be approved. It's like a fairly small area with the mammoths here. There's a tiger lily. Herbalism. Oh. I heard him get trapped right behind me. Nice. Yeah. You would think we would also be getting rid of the traps. Would be an idea. Really does not seem like a huge number. There's a trapped one. Okay. Don't think this goes any further than just this section of the map. So over here is the mine. Got some quests over there to do. Oh, there's some more mammoths over here. They're not trapped right now, though. Hey, would you like to get stuck? Walked straight over it. Wild. It's a process. There's more to the north, it seems. Very good. Ah, there's one. It's on some kind of timer here. That's 6. Oh, there's one. So keep trying to avoid the bull. We both hit it. That counts too? No. Of course not. One more. One more. divers. Unsprung traps. While we wait for the final mammoth calf here, let's get our information on this rhino guy. West of here, above Lake Kamuya. Okay. Get a little bit more of the map explored here. While we wait. There we go. And freed. Alright. So it looks like the last one we here have is the group quest. Let's see who is at this camp here. Possibly nobody. Look at a little cooking fire, I suppose. Cool. Oh, this is the loot crazed hunters. Okay.
Too far away.
Could be another future quest for these guys. We need to find this rhino guy. On the high bluffs above Lake Kamuya. Let's see if he's right here. This is more of the path to Amber Ledge, so probably not. Also, there's an ore down here. Yoink. Earth. Very nice. It's probably going to be on this side, if I had to guess. Woolly rhinos. That's more near where we're trying to go. He had a rhino as a pet or something. Looking for the Lord of the Rhinos. It's a tundra wolf. Dead woolly rhino calves. This is definitely where it's gonna be. Aha! Lunchbox. And the Lord of the Rhinos. This could be a difficult situation. We don't want to aggro any of the other rhinos at the same time. So maybe we just pull him back over here. Take out Lunchbox. Now we got rhinos around us, so don't mess with that. Full loop of eluding. Dodge rating. Interesting. And down goes that guy. We got some chilled meat. We got some chilled meat. Perfect. That's for a quest. Alright. And that is at least the first set here of all these guys. We can make our way back to camp. Not covered in blood, so good to go on that front. There he is again. Dodge rating and agility. Don't know if that'd be that good for tanking. We'd have this to look at. Let's try looking at it while we're not running around. Try to get through here safely first. Strength, stamina, and critical strike. Compared to strength, agility, stamina, and hit rating. It's not bad. Let us turn in, looks like 5 quests here. Very cool. At least for now, the rhinos will know peace. Thank you, Eric Erickson. We get a cloth chest, intellect and spirit, some leather legs with spell power, a helmet with hit rating and attack power. Interesting. We would lose the expertise and armor penetration and strength. The attack power is pretty good, though. That's an option. Or a new shield here. 4239. That's way better. And defense, and dodge, and stamina. We'll just take the shield, just to replace our current one. Get a more up-to-date shield for us. That's cool. Happy as a clam. Now let's see how their nerve holds up when they see what became of their companions. They were pretty loot crazed. I'm sure they will see it as an opportunity, more than anything. The Abandoned Reach. We've just got word from Leandra that mercenaries hired by Nessingwary moving goods off the beach and onto the main Nessingwary shipping vessel. No doubt they plan on making a fortune from their murderous trade. It's asked that we send assistance to the Abandoned Reach directly south of here on the beachfront of the Borean Tundra. Make haste. Leandra awaits you there. Seek out Hierophant Leandra at the Abandoned Reach directly south of here.
Goodbye.
What brings you here?
Is your cause righteous and your heart true? So you're welcome here. One of the druids for the ethical and humane treatment of animals. Yep. Amazing. Ears of our enemies. Ears will do quite nicely. Super concerning, but okay. These will hang around my neck. Let them hear our message and let these ears be the vessels that carry our truth. We get the Blessing of Detha. Increase the friendly target's armor by 500, all attributes by 25, and all resistance by 40 for 30 minutes in the Borean Tundra. Can't get ear enough. Whether they be treasure seekers or bloodthirsty hunters of the wastes, any being that supports Nessingwary and dares to strike at our beloved wildlife should be considered an enemy of Detta. Should you slay these filthy Nessingwary sympathizers, bring proof of their demise, should be rewarded with a blessing from the druids. So, we can keep doing that for this buff. Interesting. Help those that cannot help themselves. Arshuid Nothorius wipes away his tears. They never stood a chance. Now orphaned, they'll surely die on their own. 20,000. Kunak will know. They've acted valiantly in freeing the trapped calves. Many of them will still die. You see, without a caretaker, these cats must fend for themselves in the wild. But there is hope. There is way. Hope yet remains. North of here in the Mammoth Fields, bordering the scalding pools, find Kunak the Behemoth, a mammoth as wise as he is ancient. Take this mammoth orphan and present it to Kunak. He'll know what to do. Orphan mammoth to Kunak the Behemoth, in Borean Tundra, to the north.
And in the light you path.
And we have the orphan mammoth calf chasing us. Fantastic. You do the Earth Mother's work, Eric Erickson. Do not revel in this victory for too long. We have discovered the hiding place of the trapper leader. The color cometh. Near the southern end of this bluff is where you'll find the treacherous leader of the caribou trappers. She is savage like no other, making a mockery out of the carcasses of the slain animals, drinking from their blood and howling to the moon. Find this murderer, Karen, and end her worthless existence. Prepare yourself properly, Eric Erickson. Karen the Color has indulged in the riches that Nessingwary has lavished upon her. She should be well armed and guarded by lackeys. Amazing. More quests here? No. Well, let's head to the north first with our little mammoths. It was near the scalding pools. I don't think we saw the main big mammoth. I don't think we saw this mammoth before. That's more frozen than scalding. Be over here somewhere. The mammoth's coming. Come on, little guys. Amazing. They're just slowly coming over. And now they have little symbols. Amazing. Yay. Alright. This would be the scalding pools over this way. I don't know if these guys would teleport if we get too far away. But we're trying to lead them to places, so let's not get too far away. Would make sense. A big old mammoth somewhere here. There's more trapped mammoth calves. Okay. There he is. Like the behemoth. Very large. Hi. Kunak will know. Your voice in your head, it is Kunak. You know, has been heard in the whistling winds, Eric Erickson. You've done a great thing for my kin. For this we will consider you an ally. Alas, our torment cannot end without bloodshed and violence. The price of peace for mammoths will be the death of Caw. And that is level 71. Caw, the Mammoth Destroyer. You cannot defeat the being responsible for the slaughter of my kin by yourself. The Mammoths of the Tundra will help you. Venture forth to the plains and find a mammoth bull. It will allow you to mount him and control his movements and actions. Ride upon his back and find Caw north of here at Caw's Roost. There you will be the instrument of Caw's demise. Destroy Caw's armies and take from Caw his coveted war halberd. Turn to notice at the Detta encampment should you succeed. Everyone gets level 71. Fantastic. Alright, that gets us more hit points, a talent point, strength, agility, stamina, spirit. So let us get a talent here. We're going to put it into dual wield specialization. We get from 117.5 on the offhand to 123.4. So that's just straight up a damage boost. Let's go find a mammoth bull. Woolly mammoth bull. Perfect. They're no longer hostile. There we go. So we have Mammoth Trample. Inflicts 5,000 to 7,000 damage. Mammoth Charge. Inflict normal damage plus a bunch. And Thundering Roar. Alright. Let's find this Caw guy. There he is. Caw's War Mammoth. There's a minion of Caw. There's Caw. He's getting on the mammoth. Tries too close for that. Gonna do a roar. Halberd breaks in two and falls to the ground. Can't do that right now. There it is. The Warhammer. Very good. Well, that's what we needed for that. Yeah, I think we probably could have managed. But still, we have the option to ride a mammoth. Might as well. Might as well. Right. And let's go try to find Karen. Southern end of the bluff. Caribous. Alright. It's a quest item. Yeah, it's this bluff. It's gonna be near the caribou. That much is pretty clear. It's just nice open fields around here. Go straight for here. South end of the caribou area. We got poachers. Get annihilated. Looking for the blood-drinking Karen. Concerned. There's a regular poacher. And an orc warrior. No Karen here. Let's move further this way. Up. An abandoned reach is down here. That's a quest. You were invisible. Don't like that a lot. But there is Karen. I don't. Caribou, the color. And a couple of raised poachers in the mix. Easy. Perfect. And all the dead caribou they were drinking the blood from. Super concerning, that. Let's quickly pop down here. And do this. This part of the quest, at least. Sina sent you? Well, you're not a moment too soon. Strewn across this beach, amidst the flotsam and jetsam, are crates and sacks of animal parts. It would seem that Nesingwary is in cahoots with the North Sea freebooters. Those dirty pirates are transporting the goods that Nesingwary's murderous lackeys gather offshore. No doubt they will end up in the homes and on the backs of wealthy, unscrupulous individuals across Azeroth. This won't happen. Not on our watch. Bring all shipments that you find upon this beach. They'll never have them. Our friend Leandra at the abandoned reach in Boring Tundra wants to have 12 shipments of animal parts. Sounds easy enough. What are the parts going to look like? The parts are going to look like this. Simple enough. It's one. And also boxes. Might even be able to get some of these from the enemies here. Got a North Sea thug. And he does have a shipment. Perfect. Gonna go for that jump. I was going all the way up on top. You can do it. Fantastic. Loot. Loot. Fight some guys. also works. But yeah, between the boxes and the enemies, we should have this in the bag and in the box. Bags and boxes. Both work. More over on this side. Yeah, plenty of things just strewn all around the beach for some reason. Easy enough. All sorts of pirate guys. And here's the Farshire Lighthouse. Nifty. I would leave, but no, you had to come up here and make a scene. And also, now that we're level 71, we're getting experience again in our various stats. So that's nice. Got a loot over here. And over here. Seems to be a little awkward when you get the drops for the enemies that you didn't kill. Grouping stuff. It's fine. Yeah, try to catch us, you silly pirates. We just get some more ears and stuff. That's good. Also, more cobalt. Beautiful. It really is convenient that is a all at once kind of thing now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We will give those animals a proper burial. A job well done, Eric Erickson. Now we strike at the pirate leader. Oh boy. It's despicable, really, to anoint oneself as the Clam Master, as if they hold mastery over the creatures of the sea. None may make such claims. This Clam Master must be found and slain. He's last seen at the wreckage just off the coast of the abandoned reach. Find him and kill him. Once it's done, return to Hierophant Senius at Data encampment. Let her know the mission was successful. We have already defeated the Clam Master in our previous excursions. The nefarious Clam Master. Got some wild guys out here. Blood-drinking Karens. The Clam Master. It's definitely a place. Definitely a place. Let's see. So we got water walking. Very good. I think it was at... It was somewhere out here. Yeah, I think we found him at...
I'm out of range. Too far away.
this area. This guy also has water walking. Except the fact he's dead now. Clam Master K. Coming for you. Free myself. Looks like he's getting, I think he's getting eaten by a shark right now. Free myself again. And down goes Clammy. He's dead now. Interesting, the Clam Master is so far away from that lake that's just completely full of clams. That's okay. Let's get back up to the camp. There's also this area right over here. I think we had a few quests. Or a few quests were available, at least. We got some boats moving around. Interesting. And Cavaldi Raiders. And Cascala Defenders. Look, are there any quests right there right now? Interesting. Still a bad time over there. They're having... It's a whole situation. Oh, or over here. That guy's spinning. Oh, he's fighting me. There's Eeyore. Yeet. Ow. Worth it. I need to get all this I can. Only 2. That's unfortunate. There's more defenders and raiders. That's Colin. I think there'd be quest around here for something. Maybe we'll find it later. Ah, there it is. There we go. While we're here, let's talk to these guys.
Yes, Shalaska.
Cursed giant men. If they want to fight, a fight they'll get. Not without a fight. Cascala is a sacred place for us, dwarf. Our ancestors were guided here by the spirit of Teutka herself. Now these foul creatures attack us from the mists without any provocation. We will show them that our spears are not merely for wailing. Right alongside us, friend. Perhaps my people might repay you sometime in the future. Slay 12 raiders. Easily doable.
Stay warm.
And this guy has a repeatable
Who is
quest
this
description.
that speaks?
Kyle is under attack. Let's hold them off until we can escape. Preparing for the worst. Dark times are upon us. Karkat's spirit walks the earth and gathers the spirits of dead Tuskar. The sons of the mist have taken many of our brethren. Soon dear Cascala will be reduced to ashes. There is hope yet. Not for us, perhaps. We've sent our families to Unupe. We fight here so there may be a future for them. They will need supplies or they will starve. There's not enough food in Unupe. Salvage any supplies before it's too late for our families.
May your nets always be.
We will return. We always return. There was the quest for them that I saw last time. Or, not last time. Last time we were here, at least. Let's get over to the Deta camp. Turn in these. Let's see if they got anything else for us here.
Greetings.
Excellent work, Eric Erickson. We're closing in on Nussingwary. You get to choose a couple things here. A one-handed dagger with critical strike and attack power. A one-handed mace with critical strike and haste. A gun with less hit rating and reduced attack power when fighting beasts. Gun for the ethical and humane treatment of animals. Geta. The Borean Ward, which is mana per second shield. And 2 wands that we can't use. I am kind of looking for a one-handed weapon to go with shield and tanking. So, for the time being, one of these is probably what we want to go for. I'll grab the mace. I guess the other problem would be my one-handed weapon skills are probably horrific. So that's something we need to deal with. But I'll take this for now, and we'll see how it progresses. Look at that.
Greetings.
Caw the Mammoth Destroyer. What happened? Victory. Victory happened. Thorius takes the halberd from you. This is what I think it is? Thorius grins. Smashing, outstanding. Another of Nestingwary's lackeys brought to justice. We get a cloth shirt. Spell power. Leather hood. A bit of mail shoulders with haste and attack power. But no critical strike or hit rating. And also, I guess we do have these new shoulders we could put on. Or plate feet with critical strike and attack power, stamina. We would lose. We actually gain critical strike here. Because we would lose 12 but gain 16, so it's plus 4, but minus 21 agility. But plus 75 attack power over the strength. So I'll take that.
Good luck, friend.
And he has a repeatable quest for the ears, which we almost could do. The color cometh. Perhaps her death will serve as an example to others that dare slay animals for sport and riches. Got some cloth legs, a mana restoring chestplate, some hit rating at the loss of stamina and haste on this cape, or some spell power legs. So, not too excited about any of these, so let's take the most expensive one. Alright. And then that advances to a new quest.
Soon be with you.
The assassination of Harold Lane. You've done much for the animals of the Borean Tundra, Eric Erickson. Nestingwary's lackeys have been beaten back, taught a lesson they will not soon forget. Harold Lane, the primary agent responsible for the mass slaughters in Nagrand, is identified as the man in charge of Nestingwary operations in the Tundra. He's stationed at Lake Kumuya, west of here. Hands you an intricately carved oak horn. Find Lane and kill him. Use this horn should you require our aid.
May the stars guide you.
Alright. Let's head to the lake. And finish this, I suppose. Whichever way the lake is. It's over this way. We could put on our new gear. That'd be an idea. Keeping that. Dodge rating. Maybe. Let's see if we can find this Harold Lane. A bunch of regular old hunters here. There he is.
Too far away.
Hi, Harold. Oh, he is. He is an elite. I'll blow the horn too. I'm currently stuck. Atlantis run over by a stampede. Amazing. And down he goes. Amazing. Oh, that worked. Yay. So Nessingwary himself has not been sighted. I'm sure we will meet him eventually. And if we do, we're not going to mention all the things that we did here. We really are not. There you go.
How may I help?
Alas, Nessingwary is gone. Perhaps he was never here to begin with. Thorius sighs. The demon is a slippery one, but his days are numbered. We'll find him, and when we do, choose your reward. Band of Wholesome Preservation. Critical Strike, Spell Power and Mana. No. Ring of Indignant Rage. Hit rating, Critical Strike rating, and attack power. That's actually fantastic. And then this one is Spell Power. We're going to take the one that we can actually use. Or make the most use of.
Be careful.
And we got an achievement. This little Pitta. Fantastic. So that was all their quests. Very fun. Very good. Let's check out some new stuff we have. I think they announced achievements. Cool. Because that wasn't in the... I mean, it's in the same color as these. It might just be two groups. Either way. I don't think... Was it there? Not sure. Let us see our new stuff here. First up, we have the old shield. And here is the Planekeeper Blockade. Wow, it's got a big old spike on it. Well, that's definitely a shield. Oh, not like that. You go here, you go here. You are sellable. We got these new boots, which we get more critical strike rating. We don't care about the resilience. We get more attack power than the strength by a huge amount. Somebody was fighting the guy there. So, new Moral Sabaton boots. They are in brown. Shocking. Let's look at this. Dodge rating bring? Maybe. It's agility and dodge rating, so kind of tanky, but not hugely. For this ring here, we need to decide which one we're switching out. Probably the one where we actually get more hit rating instead of lose it. So the Slayer's Mark of Redemption. 15 agility, 10 hit rating, 50 attack power. So we lose 5 attack power and some agility, but we get hit rating, critical strike rating, and stamina. And the critical strike rating is pretty much way better than the agility and attack power anyway, so. Ring of Indignant Rage. Since it's less attack power, actually the damage per second go down, but critical strike rating, hit rating, all that. So. Yeah. 246.1. 246.6. But hit rating and crit chance. So, I'll take that. This ring's dodge rating, not too excited. Got these boxes. Those are definitely keep. Gray. Old, old, old. Spell power legs, don't need that. Look at this. We would lose a whole bunch of hit rating and gain critical strike rating and stamina minus agility plus critical strike rating. I still think 25 hit ratings probably worth it. Because our hit rating is at 8.6-ish. There's armor penetration. Enemy armor reduced by up to 7.32%. Alright. Won't be using that. And we do have the new shoulders here, which does give us less hit rating and critical strike rating, but looks like that. For how much strength that gives, I'd say it's worth it. So let's look at the other items we're not taking. These legs are also that color. This is also brown. Everything's brown. And here's the tanking stuff. It is also brown. It's definitely a lot of the same color. At least the cape still has a look. Let's see if we have anybody here. Anybody here have a store? I don't think anybody here has a store. I don't think anybody here has a store. Alright, so we will keep this stuff on us for the time being. We still have a tiny bit of color in our chest plate. Oh. If everything's gonna be brown, I think it's gonna be hard to distinguish things. But we definitely look nice. I'll take it. Alright, put the shield meat down here. Oh, shield meat's kind of for a quest. I think it's for a quest and things, but here we are. That was all these guys' quest. Very cool. And this one is a daily quest. Interesting. So, I think we will head to the mine and Cascala. See what else we can get up to here. Next time. Goodbye.